If you're here, the trees have something for you. I channel messages from the trees that have harmony within, same as you. The channeled messages that I receive are personal, individual messages for my viewers that leave a comment with their name, and I help guide them to more clarity in their life within the tree. If you don't know how to connect to the tree, that's okay. Just by listening to these messages that I deliver starts to stir emotions within you. That's the first sign that you're connecting within the tree itself. My name is Patty. I'm here to help people connect to their higher self within the tree. The tree is your permission slip to live a better life. The harmony within the tree can be the same for you. This is how it works. If you would like a spirit-led message within the trees that I connect to, which we all can do, leave your name and a comment so that in my next video, I provide more clarity and uplifting messages channeled within the harmony of the tree, within our own higher self. The tree is the bridge, and they were calling you to this video. So let me grab my phone and start connecting with the 5 beautiful souls that left a comment and individual messages for them within the spirit of the tree. In my last video, I had 5 comments. The first one I'll bring up is the name Atheeth at Atheeth K Bavachan 3077. Atheeth says, "Thank you, Patty. Atheeth is my name. I would love to know if the trees have a message for me. Much love." Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Atheeth. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm sitting next to a sugar pine tree at this very moment. I'm going to connect within the tree, within myself, for a spirit-led message for Atheeth. So what I'm seeing and hearing is someone that's kind of a third eye vision of someone holding the earth. And I was told that Atheeth is like a spirit guide for many, many people. So really this is a gratitude message, as like a thank you to Atheeth for being more like a spirit guide, someone that helps guide people, someone that truly loves the earth and where we're at. Let me see if there's any other messages I can get for Atheeth. Okay, I was getting that Atheeth is like making his own mold of some kind. What I was shown in my third eye was that Atheeth has like his own recipe to make Play-Doh, and Play-Doh is like you can form it into pretty much anything that your imagination can hold. So there's something in Atheeth's life that he's able to mold something that he wants to help provide clarity for like other people. So let's see what else. He has a vision, he has a quest to keep going, to not let anything hold him back, to take a moment to praise himself, but to keep going. And I have a sense of excitement in Atheeth's life as well. So just before I got the first third eye vision for Atheeth, I had this wave of excitement. So there's something exciting that he's had already been working on, or that he's doing or has in his life. So that's perfect to keep growing towards that excitement. And to take a moment to praise yourself and to acknowledge how you're able to mold what you want to have in your life. That's beautiful. So thank you, Atheeth, for leaving your name and allowing me to connect to you through the tree. My next comment, I'm going to pull up here from my last video, was from @Karin WM3TF. Karin and her date of birth, Karin S, would love a spirit from the trees. Okay, so Karin S, happy early birthday to Karin S, 8/14. Let's connect with Karin within the tree. Any messages for Karin S? Okay, I'm hearing that Karin is a beautiful pearl of wisdom, and I had a feeling of very lightheartedness in the beginning as I was connecting in within the tree, within myself, within our higher self for Karin. So I had this sense of feeling lighthearted, feeling lighter, and a third eye vision of Karin being like a pearl of knowledge. Let's see, what else? Clarification for Karin. Okay, I'm feeling like a cooling sensation in my root chakra, and I was getting that Karin has been doing things to like heal her own energetic system and to keep going, that it is working. What else? By connecting to the trees, she can amplify her own like root system healing. So Karin, if you hadn't yet already seen some of my other tree messages, to connect to the tree will help amplify your own healing of the root system, your own chakras, to keep going. And within the trees, we just sit next to one, and it's the root system, the literal root system of the trees that have a lot of communication. So it's not just like the trunk and the leaves of the tree, it's actually the roots in the ground that have more of like that healing properties for us to help even progress further for our own healing. So for Karin, the trees can help her if she just sits next to one and truly connect your energy to the root system of the tree itself to help even amplify her own healing. So there could have been some issues within the body, like the lower half of the body, but I was getting like a cooling sensation that she's been working on her own healing, and the trees will help further that process. So to do that, you just clear your mind and set the intention to connect with the tree and feeling its root system within you, and allow the trees to show you the energy that they can still help transmute within Karin and anyone listening to this particular message. So that's pretty powerful in terms of the trees helping people heal energetically. It's a start to help healing humanity for those that are aware of the tree's energy. That's the first step. So thank you, Karin, for leaving your name and allowing me to connect to you. Let's go ahead and pull up our next comments, our next beautiful soul that left a message. All right, so the next one is @DivinelyGuided. Chosen is the handle with the name Lacie. So let me connect with Lacie through the tree. Okay, so the trees are telling me for Lacie to like dig deeper, to have a party within herself. This is a funny message. I like it. So what I was getting is that, you know, people like to party and that's fine, but the trees are saying for Lacie to dig down within herself and to have like a party for yourself, for enjoying who you are alone. So the trees can help with that as well, in terms of feeling your own body, being still and having excitement for yourself, not just for everyone else. And that's a big energy thing too. When we're around a lot of people, we inadvertently give our energy to those people. And it can be fun, but we could be unaware that we're giving our own energy to other people. So for Lacie, it's having her own party for herself and to like reinvigorate herself, and to like just be in your own body, to feel your own energy system. So with the trees will help you with that as well. Similar to Karin, you just sit next to the tree, and for anyone that wants to connect to a tree, you just close your eyes. You can stand with the tree or sit, and start just feeling into your own body and being excited for yourself alone, so you can start re-energizing yourself. That was a fun one. Thank you, Lacie, for allowing me to connect to you. And let's pull up the next comment here. Okay, this one, a couple of questions. This one is from @HarryVanGreken5715, and he writes, I was curious, are old trees wiser than young trees, or can young trees offer the same wisdom? Do they have the ability to connect with each other? Also, how can we be of service to them in terms of cleaning up the planet? Thank you. So for the first few questions, just from my experience with connecting to the trees almost every day since the beginning of May, what I've learned from the trees is that, yes, every single tree provides wisdom because they're all connected to harmony. Harmony resonates with the number 7, the angelic realm, harmonics. So the fact that the trees are growing within harmony, they have the same knowledge even if it's a younger tree. However, there is a difference with the different species of trees. So the sugar pine that I'm next to can provide more direct question and answers, like clairaudiently. A cedar tree provides more of like a big general, bigger picture for humanity. Other trees provide more healing. So what I'm saying is that all the trees can provide the same knowledge, but some of them, because of their different species, they provide a different way of connecting into awareness. So being aware of your energy with one species of trees, being aware of your higher mind or your higher self with another tree, being aware of your third eye visions, being aware of a feeling, a knowing. You might call them the clairs, clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant. So different species of trees kind of offer a different flavor of experiencing yourself in a different way, if that makes sense. So, but I'm going to ask the tree that last question that he had, like what can we do to help clean up the planet? And let me tune in to that question. Okay, by clearing our own energy individually, we then start to clear the energy with Earth, since we're all connected, since we all have the same root system, since we're all connected to Source. The more that we energetically become aware of transmuting the lower density energy that we have within ourselves, the more we're going to be able to clean up the planet, energetically speaking. And by doing so, then we become more aware of what's appropriate to like keep and sustain humanity, right? So let's see if there's any more clarification on that. By clearing up your energy state, you become more aware of, what's the word, of, let me tune back in. We'll be able to take like ownership of what we had been doing. The more that people connect within the trees, then we'll be more aware of what we had been doing for ourselves and for the planet. So this is more of like on an individual basis. And that is definitely my goal, is to have a global impact where people individually connect with any tree to provide more clarity in their life. And by doing so, they take ownership of what they had or haven't been doing and being, productive in society. So by individually connecting to each tree, we kind of energetically help to clear out the density that is causing these, we're not owning up to how we're polluting the planet. So we'll be able to connect more to our higher self. So we'll have more solutions to help clean up the planet. And the more we're able to connect with each other as well to help do that. So that was a cool message, cool questions from Harry. And then let's see, I think I have one or two more. So thank you for that one, Harry. I like that a lot. And okay, so the next one is very specific, and I'm excited to connect to the spirit of this question. It's at the handle SLVCLW Neil. Thank you, Patty. My name is Neil. I'm wondering where my love Becca is on her journey to me. All right. So there's an expectation that Neil has of Becca and her journey to him. So I do want to connect to this question and see what clarity I can provide for Neil. Okay, I'm going to explain a third eye vision that I'm getting right now, and as I explain it, I will get more clarity, but I see someone laying down, almost getting like a resuscitation, like a life-saving CPR is what I'm seeing right now in my third eye. So let's clarify what this means. I've been getting a feeling that Neil has had like a second chance in life. Maybe that's why I'm getting this third eye vision of like CPR. So let me tune into more of this. I'm getting major movement from underneath my own body right now as I'm on top of this sugar pine. So the sugar pine is making me feel the expansion of my own energy for right now. Let's see what this is about. It's funny, the last time I did that, the last time I felt that big expansiveness happen within me, there was a dog that came out to see me. It's like the same thing happened. Maybe that's a message that Neil has an ability to sit in meditation and feel very expansive, and like a light bulb going off for Neil. And okay, in this clip there was a neighbor who had a dog behind the camera just now, and I was feeling expansiveness within my body that I've only felt a few times. And the first time I ever felt it, I was in deep meditation in a meadow, and another neighbor dog at that time came out, and it's the same thing that just happened. So what that means is, yeah, Neil has had a second chance in life. He's able to go deep, and in meditation I felt like there was a light bulb that went off in my mind. But in terms of Becca, I haven't been receiving messages regarding that per se. So let me connect more. Okay, so what I heard was that when you step into your own greatness will Becca occur. So it feels like a metaphor for something, not like a specific person, but it can be. And I am using my own energy system to receive these messages, and because it's not directly within Neil, that's something that Neil can definitely do for himself. So Neil, if you're watching this, thank you for that comment and for allowing me to try and connect with that. And I know that you can definitely do this within yourself, as I felt like this huge expansiveness. So you've been able to do this for yourself, but keep feeling that greatness and Becca will appear, is what I was hearing. So hopefully that helps. And, you know, like-minded souls kind of flock together. So the more we can fly together and the more we see our own greatness, then more great things start to happen for ourselves. So thank you to those 5 viewers that left me a comment on my previous video. We had Atheeth, Karin, we had Harry, we had Neil, we had Lacie. So thank you to those 5 viewers. And if you liked listening to this, like and subscribe, or at the very least leave your name, and I'll provide a spirit-led message for you within the spirit of the tree. It's like a spiritual tree service, and it's fun. I love doing it, and I know that you can connect to the trees within yourself as well.